Hi. In this video, I'm going to talk about where people go in terms of the MBTI system, which direction in terms of extroverted thinking, extroverted intuition, when they are faced with stress, especially overwhelming stress. So, I'm going to start off with a friend of mine. A friend of mine is an I, introverted, and intuitive. So, again, INs basically intuitize inwards. In other words, they basically focus on one thing very deeply. As opposed to me, I'm an EN, which has an NE in it, which means extroverting outwards, where I'm basically noticing 50 million different things outside. Okay. So that's my comfort zone, to notice all the different things going on outside, versus her comfort zone is to take one thing and move really deeply. Intuitionize, I guess, deeply into that one thing. Now, that's like the main function that we both have. I have an EN and she has an IN. Now, where do we go with that? So, I'm an F. So I'm a feeler. So that means I'll basically, from what I see from everything around me, I'll make decisions and assumptions and judgments and all that stuff based on how I feel about things. Well, I'm thinking things about things, lots of things about them. Some of the thoughts have this amount of feelings, some have that amount of feelings. Ultimately, it's the feelings that are going to be the ones that usually make the decision. So, if I would move really, really, really deeply into this, I would basically be observing everything around me so strongly, losing my sense of self all around me, and then have a tremendous amount of feelings inside. So it would be this like overwhelming, million things in the world, tons of feeling inside sense of experience. While her experience would be she'd move really, really, really inwards. She's a thinker now, so she'd move really inwards into one thing, and then she would think so much about that one thing until she drives herself crazy. Like that car, and that car was, who are those people? And within those people, there were all these factors, and go think it out like crazy, really, really deep into one thing. And that's where she would find herself. Again, the dominant is IN, or NI, and the secondary one where she's making decisions and judgments based on it with thinking, so she would think through it so deeply. So that's really where people would go. So if you have somebody who's an ESTP, let's say, right? So they're going to notice so many sensory things around them. That's how they live. And then they're going to analyze a lot with thinking, or analyze a lot with feeling. The main point of this video that I want to bring out is that when dealing with stress or difficulties, a person's going to move not just into their comfort zone, but into their comfort zone on a really deep level. So one person will feel extra introverted, extra clear-minded in the thing that they're doing. So let's say IN, and then let's say thoughts. So thinking through it so deeply where they just want to stop thinking about it because they're just obsessing over it. Or where someone will be all over the place, let's say NE, and then tons of feelings. They'll feel like they're like a floating sensation into the 50 billion distractions. That's how someone will move so deeply into, let's say an ENFP. So you could take your letter combination, and you can now work through this and see, wow, that is the feeling that I get when I'm stressed. Wow, I must move really deep into such and such state. This also can be used to assess somebody's MBTI type. Thanks for watching.